You're in a group of 5 people and everyone's talking, laughing, jumping in with stories. But you're just sitting there with a half smile, nodding along, waiting for a gap that never comes. And when you finally start to speak, someone talks right over you like you're invisible. If this is you, there's a psychological reason you stay quiet in groups, and it has nothing to do with being boring. First, your brain is doing something called cognitive load management. In a one-on-one conversation, you're tracking one person's facial expressions, tone, and timing. But in a group of 5, you're monitoring 5 people simultaneously, calculating when to speak, predicting reactions, and assessing social risks for every word. That's 5 times the mental processing, which is why the same person who's witty in pairs goes silent in groups. Here's what most people miss. Groups establish a speaking hierarchy in the first 90 seconds, and it happens completely unconsciously. Psychologists call this dominance structuring. Whoever speaks first, speaks loudest, or takes up physical space gets coded by everyone's brain as high status. If you hesitate even once during this window, the group unconsciously labels you as a listener. And once that label sticks, it's incredibly hard to shake. This creates something called behavioral confirmation. The group doesn't leave space for you to talk because they expect you to be quiet. You notice there's no space, so you stay quiet. It becomes a self-reinforcing loop. You could have the perfect comment, but the group has already decided your role, so they'll interrupt you without even realizing they're doing it. But there's another layer. People who stay quiet often have heightened rejection sensitivity. While everyone else is thinking about what to say next, your brain is running a threat assessment. Will this sound stupid? Will it ruin the mood? Will people judge me? This isn't overthinking, it's your nervous system treating social rejection as genuine danger, because evolutionarily, group rejection could mean death. Here's the paradox. The quiet person is often the most socially intelligent one in the room. While others are competing for airtime, you're actually listening. You're catching contradictions, reading emotions, remembering details. Studies show people who talk less in groups have better conversational recall and higher empathy scores. You're not failing at conversation, you're doing something different. The real issue? Extroverts process by talking out loud. Their rough draft is verbal. But if you're quiet, you process internally first. You refine before you speak. The problem is groups reward speed over depth, so someone's unfiltered thought beats your polished insight just because they said it 3 seconds faster. If you're the quiet one, you're not defective. You're just fluent in a skill loud people haven't mastered. Actually listening. The right people will notice, and they'll value the one thoughtful thing you say over the 10 things someone else rushed to get out. Your silence isn't empty, it's selective.